Alrighty then. Well, Sunday morning, bright and early. Well, not bright and early, about 9 o'clock. Anyway, still working with the swing arm. And as you can see, all those little marks on there is little places I want to take care of. They're really just small pinholes and just general imperfections that I don't like caught my eye. So a lot of them I could probably just spray it again with primer, spray it again with primer and build it up and hide them, but I just want to hit them a little bit with some sandpaper first and see what happens, and then just go over it with some glaze and putty. And what I've done so far has been a lot of body filler, and let me see if I can get close up. This camera generally doesn't pick up too good out here. See what it does. See if it focuses in. No, you probably just can't see them. And they are small. You know, probably nobody ever noticed them. I don't know why I'm sweating it, but that's me, I guess. I want it to be nice. If I'm going to do it, you got to do it right. Or at least make a good attempt at doing it right. So anyway, just to let you know what I've been doing, what I've been using. This is the body filler that I've been using. It's a Bondo 3M product. But this is the metal reinforced filler, because I knew I was going to be getting some places there that had a lot of openings, you know, a lot of space to fill. But I picked that up at Advance, probably one of the more expensive places. Rather than ordering online, I'm sure I could have got it a lot cheaper, but my old filler had dried up. I was in a spot and I wanted to start, so I had to spend 25 bucks. I could have got some of the regular filler, but I wanted to go with this stuff. The regular filler was about 15 bucks at Advanced, and that stuff was 25. So, but anyway, there's the bike. There's some pieces there. Tires, rims. There's some parts up there that I've done. Well, not done. You know, they've gone through the blaster. Some of them got cleaned up. The fender there is I still got some touch up to do with that. I've still got to mold that thing there for the seat. I was going to cover it with leather, but I'm going to see what I can do about smoothing it out and just painting it as well. You know, we'll see. I don't know. I'm constantly changing my mind. And there's all the other parts that still need refurbishing and whatnot. Anyway, so as I've been saying, I used some body filler, took it through the blaster, then I hit it up, did some sanding on it, smoothed it out, cleaned it off, then I went over it with some of that body filler that I showed you, sanded it down, washed it, sanded it down, washed it, a little bit more body filler here and there, sanded it, washed it, sanded it, washed it. It's, you know, that's just an ongoing thing with this body molding. So then I went over with some glazing putty. Well, let me show you that. There's Buddy scratching. Buddy, stop. You a good boy? Huh? Stop. You good boy, buddy? Yeah. And there's my Mia, of course. Yeah. So, this is the glazing putty I used. Glazing and spot putty. Again, another 3M product, and I can't even remember where I got that and how much it was. But anyway, I've generally been doing, I started out with some 40 grit sandpaper and some, yeah, my nasty, I got to replace this whole thing. It's rotted out. My fault, I didn't treat it. There's my new burn can I got from Sergio next door. Hello, Beth and Sergio. They're probably getting ready to go somewhere if I know them. But yeah, he gave me that burn can to replace my old one, which you can see badly needed it. Very large holes from using it. You know, they're not made for the temperatures. But anyway, back to the swing arm. Okay, so yeah, I want some glazing putty, but I started out with some 40 grit paper, 80 grit between the two, and sanded it on it. And then when I got to the glazing putty stage, I pretty much went down to just the 80, and then I didn't have any 120 or whatever, so, or 180 sandpaper. I didn't have any on hand, so I just went with what I had, and that was 220. So, like I said, I'm going to go over these spots, probably start out with some 220, what I can take out with that. If not, I'll drop down. And what I can't sand out, I'll put some glaze and putty in there. And sand it again, clean it, hit it one more time with primer, maybe a double coat. Got one can left. And the spray primer I've been using is this Duracolor primer filler. It's gray because that's what I'm just used to using. So, and that wasn't too expensive. But anyway, yeah, and that'll probably be it. Then give it a final sand with, you know, 1,000, 1,500, 2,000 grit paper. Do some wet sanding on it. And a couple of more shots of primer, and she should be ready for paint then. So, onward and upward. That's where I'm at thus far, here in sunny Brooksville, Florida. We're going to have some decent weather here after this hurricane went through, Hurricane Matthew. So, there's a lot of my downed limbs I got to cut up. Old blue bomber with the transmission slipping, hoping it'll hang on. Anyway, that's about it. Onward and upward with the swing arm. And cool beans. Talk to y'all later. See ya.